In this video, we are going to focus on another part of speech, which is, I would say, it's rather a core or the foundation of your language, because the next part of speech that we are going to focus upon is verb, something we like to call as kriya. A lot of people say that you must know a lot of words, as in you must have a good vocabulary to be good at any given language. I'm not just specifically talking about English. To be fluent and to be a prolific communicator in any given language, you must have good vocabulary. And I would like to add furthermore to it, in that vocabulary, you must have a good amount of verbs, because verbs determine how articulate you are. If you do not know how to address an action that is being performed in front of you by the object, subject and object are parts of sentences. I've not covered that so far in these videos. We will definitely cover it. But yes, whenever you have a sentence has three basic things embedded in it. Number one is the subject, the person who is performing the action; verb, that is the action being performed; and the object on which the action is being performed. For example, the cat is chasing the rat. So chasing becomes verb. Who is chasing? Cat. So cat becomes the subject. The cat is chasing whom? The rat. So the rat becomes object. We will cover this in the upcoming videos in the series of English 101, but right now we are focused on verb. Now verb has multiple definitions. If you look up, the Oxford Dictionary defines verb differently, the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the Collins Dictionary, everyone has a separate definition of it, each one claiming to be a legitimate one. For those of you who wish to learn verb, okay, right now we don't need to be experts in grammar to be good at English, and that goes for any given language. If you are just looking to become fluent, if you want to just polish your language, or you want to raise the level of the overall spoken English that you have, you need the necessary amount of grammar. You need to understand the necessary amount of grammar. Keep in mind, we are not pursuing a PhD degree over here in English. All we are trying to do is get a functional and working knowledge of grammar. So broadly, you can classify verb into three categories. Okay. You don't need the too much complicated definitions and so on and so forth. Okay. The first one is obviously action words. Another one is the words that can be used to describe experience and feelings. And the last one is any condition. Any word that is used to describe any condition in which something exists. And that is how broadly verb is described. And if you think of it in a logical way, if you had to rationalize the existence of verbs, how will you do it? Okay. The human experience with language started with nouns. We have this tendency of naming everything aside. Take a look around you. We as human beings have given name to each and everything that is around of us. That was what? Noun. Because we needed a name. We needed an identity to be given to the object about which we wish to talk. Now what happened was, these objects that were given their names, they started performing things, they started doing things. So now there had to be an improvement or a modification in language to express our thoughts about the things that the objects in front of us were performing or the actions that they were undertaking and whatnot. So a logical succession to language was verb after nouns. If you look at it, verbs cannot exist without nouns, because if there is no object, if there is no subject to perform an action, there is no verb. So the first comes the noun. After naming everything, the named objects that started performing things, started doing things, and to express the things that were being done, there comes verb. Let's look at some examples. Action could be anything, such as walking, play, playing, doing. Things that you express feelings, such as love, such as like, appreciate. Okay, these are the things that you're not exactly performing physically. There is no way to, because these things are abstract. All right, these things might have manifestations, obviously, but the words that are over here, they are of an incorporeal nature, meaning they are non-physical. So those things are also verbs. And the last one is words that describe condition. Condition meaning such as I am. Okay. Now you understand the connection of language and philosophy, because mere existence is also an action, because you are. Okay, I am. Sorry for that. You are. So these are broadly the three categories in which you can describe verbs.